So the video I'm posting for this week is going to be a little bit different than what I normally post on a weekly basis. As you guys know, I post generally geocaching adventures or some sort of adventure video on here, but I thought I would take the time to do a little bit more of a public service announcement for this week's video. Now, you guys obviously are aware from my videos I posted over the years, I do a lot of caching up in the northern part of Arizona, where my parents have a cabin located. And this has always been a great place for me to come to escape, also just to kind of relax and, escape the city heat and, just spend time with family. But almost a year ago, I had almost all that wiped away. May 2018 saw what was called the Tinder Fire in near Happy Jack, Arizona. In the span of 2 weeks, over 30 homes were lost and over 15,000 acres were burned away. Now, some of these photos I'm showing you here are actual photos that my mom had taken the day that the fire had gotten to an extreme point where they had to evacuate anywhere within a 10-mile, 15-mile radius. My mother, I'd never had seen her more scared. I was not here, but just speaking to her over the phone, she was grabbing belongings. We had photos of pets that we hadn't had anymore. Items that were very sentimental to us up here that she was gathering, knowing that we may never come back up here to see our cabin again. The fire got to the closest point of my parents' cabin to where it was almost 100 yards from the main roadway to which my parents' cabin was on the other side of. Now, obviously, with the roadway, that kind of would deflect it to a certain degree, but it didn't matter because the fire was so extreme and there was so limited amount that the fire department could do up here with, no water lines and, it was most of it was just taken. Obviously, you can see here from the canyon area that they had no access to. You can't get back there other than by truck or helicopter to drop, like the retardant and stuff like that. So obviously, guys, this is just my announcement saying, I know this is the time of year where everybody's starting to go camping and stuff. Take the time to know the rules and regulations when you're in the areas that you're at. A lot of them nowadays, especially in Arizona, are no burns during this time of year because it's too dry. There's no rainfall to keep the ground moist, and follow that rule. Don't try and sneak around it. Don't try and neglect the idea of doing it. Just don't do it. I know that's the whole point of camping. Everybody wants to have a campfire, but you got to realize that that was what caused all that. All this loss was a campfire. Somebody left their campfire unattended, and it caused all that damage. My parents had friends that lost some of their places on the other side of that roadway. Knowing that this place, my parents have owned this property for over 17 years now. We've had this cabin for over 10 years now. It could all been gone. So just think smart. I don't mean to sound cheesy like Smokey the Bear, but only you can prevent forest fires. If you really want to go and have a campfire and go camping, go to a designated campgrounds that have pits and everything built already. But seeing what I saw today with my mom out on a ride, it was a very hard pill to swallow. And it definitely makes me appreciate having what we have here still. Thanks for watching, guys, and just like I said, be safe. Take care of yourselves.